Hello, welcome back to more Let's Play Super Mario 2. Okay, in the last one we beat World 6, and now we're gonna get to see if we get to do some mayoring. We do not, because we gotta be Princess. Oh, we don't get to recreate the, oh, fine day for mayoring. Oh man. Oh man, that was a good episode. Yeah, I think that might have been the first, wait, do I have to go to the right first? I think I have to go to the right first for some reason, I think, maybe? Actually, I don't remember. Okay, I got the Asian turnip. Oh, death approaches. Oh man, I missed it, oh well. Oh man, okay, so which of these is the potion? Probably the last one I pick up, right? Mushroom at least, all right. It's fine, I'll take it. Alright, it's GTFO. So the whole point of that was to get that, I suppose. Well, I guess in these last two levels, the extra hits will actually come in handy. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I've had to beat the final boss with only three jams. I mean, I'm pretty sure it can be done. Actually, it's not that hard. You just gotta be careful. You just gotta take your time and pick your shots. Oh, which my track record so far has been super not great at. Okay, I'm just trying to not like talk mid. I just don't want to fall. Okay, this area I think is like the hardest section in the game. Okay, because I'm pretty sure if you get hit, it like pops you up in the air, then you like lose progress. Also, any enemy you pick up, you gotta be careful where you throw it. Actually, do you even have to do this? Is there some way to fudge this, I wonder? Yeah, I don't remember. See, I can't throw that guy at him. Okay, don't mind me. Just stay behind you like a creepy stalker. Boy. I guess I'll segue into talking about stalkers for a while. I think it's, oh man, I don't know. There is like a healthy amount of stalking that's possible, right? Like if you, oh jeez. Like, right, I mean, you know what I mean, right? I mean, yeah, feel free to take that out of context when the hate piece is written about me. Oh, you said that stalking is a good thing. You said he loves it when people are stalkers. God damn it. But no, I meant like, I mean, everybody Facebook, I mean, if you're Facebook stalking, that's not stalking because they made all the information public, right? I don't think that counts. But yet it has stalking in the name. But that's not actual stalking, right? Like digital stalking. I mean, I know it's different, but like, does the average person think of it as different, I wonder? I'm actually not entirely sure. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they don't just stick everything into the one category. Bring that up, Ed. You like get like they go to court for something dumb, and they're like, oh, he admitted to stalking this person. It was Facebook stalking. It's all stalking is stalking. That's kind of what they did with the like there's all these goofy stats. Have you ever heard the phrase? There's three kinds of lies, lies, dirty lies, and statistics. Yeah, you can like fudge numbers to have it. Oh, fuck it, let's just go. It's my last chance anyway, I don't care. Okay, who's gonna be for the last level? Oh man, Princess again. Oh, okay, hopefully this won't. I'm trying to think, I'm not sure if I've ever beaten the game as Peach. Oh shit, oh man, look at that. Fucking just sniped the shit out of me, oh my gosh. Oh yay. Well, I had a feeling that like if I jumped, then the dude on the left would just hit me point blank or whatever. But yeah, you can always like fudge the stats to be like misleading. So like a common one is they say that like, I forget if it's like 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 4. They say that like a huge percentage of women are graped on campus when they go to college. They're graped. I'm being YouTube algorithm family friendly or whatever. and you're just like, boy, that's a lot of grapeage going on. That's how come. And the reason that they were able to get that number so high is because they would say that sexual assault is grape, and then like and then they created non-verbal, or they said non-physical sexual harassment, which is also grape because sexual harassment is grape. So even the non-physical kind, so you can basically grape a woman without even like touching her, apparently, is what they're saying that like, well, like it's kind of like how they're saying that like cyberbullying is as bad as is like actually beating someone up. They're like, it's cyber violence. See, that's the thing. They changed the word from cyberbully to now they call it cyber violence. Cyber violence. Just so they could like make it sound worse than it is. Okay, so we do get a mushroom here, so this will help. This will at least make it so I can win. Okay, so basically, sexual harassment, which can basically be like saying that a girl looks nice when she doesn't want you to say it, you know. Technically, well, back when we were kids, harassment meant they had to tell you no, and then you kept doing it. But that's not, you can harass someone when you say something and you don't even know if you say it and they don't like it, then they can report you, and it's still harassment, even though they didn't tell you to stop and you didn't know that she was like mad at you or whatever. Okay, so basically they conflate all these terms and then they lump them all in together as one same thing. So grape is the same as sexual assault, which is like, like grabbing like a girl's butt, or grabbing her boobs, or grabbing a guy's crotch. Like that's all, I mean, it's bad, but you're not gonna tell me that that's the same as actually graping someone, right? Oh geez, actually, I forget who it was, someone got raked over the coals. Some celebrity got raked over the coals for saying that there's different degrees of like sexual offenses. And they're like, no, they're all equal to grape. I'm like, really? You think that slapping a girl on the butt is the same as graping her? Like, geez. But that's just, they just want to make sure that those all get conflated. They get all under one umbrella. That way they can jack the number up. And be like, 1 in 5 or 1 in 4, whatever, women are getting raped on college campus. Actually, where they got the information for that was really misleading. What they didn't do a study. They did a survey. And so those are considered to be like less scientific because you can just lie or whatever. Like you're not under any kind of scientific scrutiny or whatever. It's just, you're just voluntarily giving up the information or whatever. But then what they did there is, okay, it's just, here we go. Okay, I think we gotta go, I was about to say to the right, but I meant to the left. Oh no, I'm pretty sure you can get stuck right there. Maybe? Just get our candy ass in here. Let's get our petite childlike body inside. Yeah, it's a great segue, right? Okay, this actually used to creep me out as a kid. Oh geez, come on, man. Well, the fact that the hawk face or the eagle face doesn't have pupils and its like mouth is like hanging open, like that, I'm pretty sure that's like a thing where like if something spooky like has its mouth like kind of hanging open, it just like adds to the creepiness factor. I mean, it looks like it's possessed or something. But basically they said like, did a guy ever kiss you without you wanting to, or like go for a kiss, or or they said unwanted physical contact would fall into the category of sexual harassment or whatever. But then they didn't ask if they were told that they didn't want it. Basically, guys get rejected for kisses all the time. But apparently, if you decided that it was unwanted, now you were sexually harassed, according to them, or whatever. Okay, hopefully this won't be a problem. I feel like that should have hit. It was close, I think. Some people stay close to the bottom. Oh, jeez. Timing was off a little bit. I think it's probably better to just stay along the bottom, I think. There we go. Just gotta kind of try to anticipate. But yeah, anytime you hear all these like wacky statistics, that doesn't even pass the does this make sense test. Like if 1 in 4 college girls were getting raped, why would fathers send their daughters to college, you know? But then at one point, I think at one point, they were like sort of forced to admit, they're like, well, it's a small amount of men doing the graping. They're just, so it's like, so if a small amount of men are doing all this graping, how are they getting away with it so much, you know? Okay, I just noticed it looks like he's like off the ground like a tiny bit. Also, how many times have I hit him? He's probably almost dead. 1 or 2 more hits ought to do it. Yeah, look at that. Piece of cake. Oh man, okay, apparently you can still get hurt if you touch him, boy. Glad I tested that out when I had more than 1 hit left. Well, if I would have had 1 hit, I probably wouldn't have tested it. Okay, we released the, yeah, the freaking, I don't know. I sort of thought, actually, I just looked at him for the first time. I thought that they were, like, holding, like, knives out in front of them. And I thought the 2 things in the back were, like, their leaves. Contributor Toad. All right. So, yeah, so I have, what, 13, or 7 plus 6, right? 13 levels. So I skipped, there's only 20 levels, I think, total, right? Oh, but yeah, it was a bummer to lose all that progress, but it was nice that they had the warps in this game, so I didn't have to lose it, lose all of it. Yeah, this is actually one of the first like animated like cutscenes that I think I ever saw in a video game. I know it's just him sitting there snoring, but I was like, whoa, it's like a cartoon, but like in the game. It is kind of creepy how the end screen goes on forever. So does this mean that he just sleeps forever? It's kind of creepy, actually. But, anyway, what was I talking about? Was I done talking about? Sometimes when I go off topic and come back, I can't remember if I was done talking about what I was talking about or not. But, yeah, I think did I beat the dead horse at this point? Yeah, so basically, yeah, I mean, I guess I already said it, but they lump all these things that are of different degrees of not good all the way up to, you know, catcalling a girl or trying to hold her hand and she doesn't want you to and she pulls her hand away or whatever. Like all of that gets lumped in with straight up grape, and they use that to inflate the grape statistics to be like, oh my gosh, so much grapeage going on. We gotta teach the men's. Yeah, there's places where where the men have to go to classes to like learn to like not grape women. I'm like, wow, really? Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about at some point in the future going back to school. I mean, I went for 1 year, but I didn't get that many credits, and I'm pretty sure they don't carry over the credits that I did actually get. It was back in like the early 2000s, so maybe after like 10 years they don't carry back over or whatever. I don't know. It'll probably be worth checking out. Because if I can get any credits, that would be less that I would have to do to get the next thing or whatever. But yeah, I'm actually going to have to go in and make sure to be like, hey, this isn't one of those schools where I have to go to a class to learn to not grape women, right? Like, I don't want to go to a college that has that kind of like feel to it, you know? That like they buy into that whole ideology, and then I'm just automatically like a potential grapist just because of my Y chromosome, you know. Okay, but yeah, that's this game. Oh, man, yeah, it was a fun quick playthrough. Yeah, I know I did the first 3 episodes, and then I did the rest of the episodes like way after, so there was like over a month in between. So yeah, my bad on doing the beginning and then the ending like way later. I guess 2 more quick things about what not to do in yoga. This has been like the what not to do in yoga game series or whatever. Don't buy yoga gloves. They sell, okay, if you go into like Target, they have they have items that they know that people that don't know what the hell they're doing will just buy, like yoga accessories and whatnot. Yeah, they sell gloves that have like little friction nubs on them or whatever. And then they have like socks that have them on too. They're like yoga gloves, yoga socks. Yeah, don't fucking buy those. One, you look like a fucking idiot. And two, they're not necessary. Your mat is supposed to be like sticky or whatever. And if your mat's not sticky enough, then you gotta buy a better mat that's more sticky. And but mostly you just look like a fucking idiot. And also don't, speaking of socks, don't practice with your socks on. That's like the telltale sign that you're a total fucking scrub. And you would think that, first of all, like if you go in for class and you're not sure, just look around. You don't see anybody else wearing socks. So why would you think that you're the one person that's supposed to wear your socks? I think it could be like a psychological thing where you're not used to being barefoot in public. So you're just like, I'm outside my house and I'm inside a building, so I feel like I shouldn't be barefoot, you know? And that's the only thing I could think of. But yeah, every now and then you see someone come in with their socks on and you're just like, you're just like, is someone gonna tell them? Or no, we're just gonna let them, okay, fine. I did see one person, like after a couple minutes, I guess they either noticed they were sliding or they looked around and they saw that nobody else had their socks on, so they took theirs off, like partway through the practice. Anyway, so yeah, so don't do any of that shit. Come on, man. And oh, and at the end of the class where you bow and say namaste, when you say namaste at the end of a yoga class, don't be a little bitch about it. Just fucking say it, dude. Like, don't be like, namaste. There's this one guy that goes to that, well, actually I haven't seen him in a while, but yeah, he's like a military dude. It's like Coast Guard, so whatever. But he's like taller than me. He's like built like a military man. But for some reason, I don't know, he thinks it's like spiritual or something, which even if it is, who fucking cares? It's one goddamn word. He never says namaste at the end. And one time when actually we all used to go, me and him used to go to the same yoga studio, and there was this girl there that was like kind of friends with him. And he like one time she even like called him out on it. She was like, I didn't hear you say namaste, or I only heard one male voice say namaste or something like that. That was my voice. And I forget what, I don't remember what he said, but I'm like, dude, just fucking, like, don't think that you're too, like, high and mighty to just fucking say namaste. Come on, get the fuck over it, man. Anyway, yeah, I guess the screen went dead. That means I've been talking for, like, what, 5 minutes? But, yeah, I guess I yacked on long enough. So yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It's weird, the places where I had trouble, I don't normally have trouble. I couldn't catch the rocks from the, what's his name, Clawgrip, the crab dude. I couldn't catch him out of the air with the shit. I don't think I did it once, and I died multiple times on him. I used to be able to just catch him out of the air and throw him back, like almost every time, except when he did the really low one. But yeah, other than that, oh, and I had problems. Yeah, I guess I had problems on bosses, didn't I? Except for the last one. But yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed it, and I hope y'all enjoyed it too. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button to show your support for this channel. And if you're not subscribed already, now's a good time to do so. And we will see you in the next game. Take care, y'all. Bye.